Welcome back to the Trailer Hustle Podcast. My name is Justin, and this is the Trailer Owners Network. It's the holidays, and everybody right now is spending money like crazy. You're going to have customers asking for discounts more than ever. I assure you, if you haven't experienced it already, you're going to experience it. And I wanted to talk about my discount strategy, being how and when and why I offer discounts. And kind of cover that whole thing. And this might be generic discounts, whether it be a discount for a family member and a friend, or it be a discount for military, or a discount for multi-day rentals, or a discount for just the customers asking for a discount, whatever it is. I'll kind of break it down how I handle my discounts and why I handle my discounts the way that I do. So, I mentioned it being the holidays. Certainly money's tight for a lot of people right now. And if they're using your trailer, they're probably saving some money from, using a tow truck or something like that, the DIYers, whatever. I mean, that's great. They're saving money, and everybody's always wanting to save just a little more. And you will get people asking for those discounts. Now, let me tell you right out of the gate, the discounts that I offer just to everybody, okay, everybody can see them, there's just one. I offer a 7-day discount. Now, I don't rent my trailers by the hour. I don't do a 4-hour. I don't do a 6-hour. We've talked about why. It just doesn't work out. It doesn't work for me. I don't want to. I rent my trailers by the day. So you rent my trailer from me, 24-hour period, plain and simple. Now, if you rent for 7 days, I will give you 1 day for free. And it's great. I mean, dealing with one person, having the trailer gone for a week, that's worth it. If I rent for $100 a day, okay, $600. That's terrific. I have no problem giving 1 day free on a 7-day rental. It incentivizes people to keep it just a little longer so they're not rushing if they have like a big trip or whatever it is. I have no problem with that discount. Now, with a 2-week, I just give 2 days free because it's just 1 week. You get a day free. They do another week. You get a day for free. Month-long discounts. First of all, the longest rental I think I've ever had. Well, I had a customer rent a trailer for like 45 days one time, but he brought it back twice in between for 1 day and then realized he needed it longer. So that didn't really count. But I get people now and then reaching out asking for a 1 month rate. What's your monthly rate? A lot of times it's hotshot guys or a company that's, got a lot of business coming up. They need it. And I've given the rate. I've never rented it to somebody with the expressed intention of, hey, 1 month. I've seen a lot of guys that have, and more power to you. That's great. So I've never really had to work more of a discount for that. So if I was going to, though, what I would do for the month-long thing is I would look and see what that particular unit typically makes me on a monthly basis on average for, like, say, the past 3 months. And I'll just charge that rate. Plain and simple, because it's easy just to deal with one person, take a little bit of a haircut. Like, for instance, if I had a trailer that was $100 a day, $3,000 would be your rate for a 30-day month, right? Okay, take away, basically call it 4 days for free. So now you're $2,600. But if I look down and it only averages like 15 days a month rented anyway, well, that's $1,500. Yeah, I'll give somebody a deal and say, all right, yeah, 1 month, $1,500, whatever. You're dealing with one customer, one set of headaches. If there's going to be any, it's one person. You don't have to meet up with a bunch of other people or worry about a bunch of different people doing stuff. It just works out. So I wouldn't mind giving somebody a discount if they wanted to have a long-term rental like that. When it comes to other discounts, the homie hookup or the military discount or the because my baby's mama's friend's dog is the same breed as my dog, I want a discount, whatever. I don't care, whatever it is. Whatever that discount is that you want to give people, think of that price or that percentage or that flat rate or whatever it is and never change it. Never. Okay? For me, it's 20%. I will do a 20% discount if it's a family member or a friend, 20% if it's military. If I decide I want to give military discount, 20% if they are, whatever it is, 20%. I never have to remember who I gave what to. If somebody says, hey, last time, I got a discount, I know it's 20%. Okay. Hey, can you do the same price last time? Oh, what did I do for you last time? Oh, I don't really remember. I just know it was better at 20%. I never have to, go back and look. I also don't have to worry about a person getting butthurt if their buddy got it for 30% off and they're only getting 20% off, or I offered them 20% and then their buddy got it for 10% and they're thinking they got a deal and they tell their friend and then their friend get mad. Like, I never have to worry about that kind of thing. Because it's the same price no matter what. It's just, hey, 20%. Okay. You may not want to do 20%, but 20%, the reason I do that is it's enough to be meaningful to the person you're giving the discount to. It's the same haircut that I take when I get a rental from some of the rental marketplaces out there. So it doesn't hurt my feelings at all. 20%'s just fine. I'm still making money on my 80% of that rental that I am actually still preserving. So yeah, so 20% doesn't hurt my feelings. Now, the only other time there's an exception to this for me is I have a 10% discount on my flyers. And the reason why is my flyers, I want to know that they're working and when they're working. So if somebody brings up a flyer to me, and it's, by the way, it's 10% on your first rental. That's it. It's not like it's an ongoing thing or whatever. So if somebody says, hey, I see that, I've got a flyer for 10% off, whatever. Well, that'll spark some questions for me. Like, hey, cool. Where'd you get the flyer from? Who gave it to you? Where'd you pick it up from? Whatever. That's just good for my own business development. Lets me know that A, the flyers are working, B, what location's doing the best or what person's referring them to me. And that's worth 10% for sure. It's worth it just to get that data and get that information. So that's how I handle my discounts. I don't give them out very often. I will say there's a couple of people that have been grandfathered in for years and years and years that pay me like a flat rate, like $75 or $50, whatever. They're my neighbors or they're my friends, whatever, because I've just been renting to them forever. I know them really well. They're low maintenance customers, nothing crazy. And they were the earliest adopters and supporters of my business. So yeah, I never really bring that up. They're kind of grandfathered in. If I were to sell the business one day, then somebody else can worry about that. But usually it's under the table, here's some cash, whatever. But even if they go through my normal system, I'll still modify things for them accordingly. But typically it's just the old school method of cash. Just leave cash in the toolbox or something like that. And they drop the trailer back off when they're done. And that's it. So that's pretty much how I handle it. You want to know what your discount's going to be for everybody forever. You never want to have to stop and think about what it is. Now, a couple updates when we're talking about price and things like that. We're kind of on that subject. Let me go ahead and give you guys a couple of things. So Harbor Freight has already started their Black Friday deal. So if you are an Inside Track Club, whatever member, then I think it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. They're starting their discounts already for you. If you're not a track club or whatever it's called, I'm sorry, I don't remember the name of their club that I'm a part of. Inside Track Club, I think that's what it's called, Inside Track Club. But anyway, if you're not a member, then you basically have to wait till Friday. I posted it up in the group and on the Facebook page, the Trailer Hustle Facebook page. There's a lot of good deals going right now. I got $80. I did go and buy a winch today because I've got a trailer on the way from Max D. So I'm excited about that. And I went ahead and bought the winch ahead of time for it. And yes, I did buy the 2-year warranty for it for $95. Super worth it. So basically it's almost like I got the warranty for free. You think about it that way. You can do a 1 year for, I think, 70 or 75, or you can do a 2 year for 95. I always spring for the 2 year just in case. I try not to work the system too much. I mean, in theory, if you've got 5 of these winches and you bought the warranty on one, how are they going to know the difference? But, I buy it on all of them just because, it doesn't hurt my feelings. And I like doing things the right way when I can. But anyway, I bought me a winch, got it ready for that trailer. I'm going to go ahead and buy a handful of other things, such as a toolbox and stuff like that, just in preparation for this trailer coming. So I'm excited to bring that to you guys when I get that trailer. I'm going to show you guys the good, the bad, the ugly, the whole thing. I'm going to show you guys how I'm actually setting that trailer up for rentals as well. So if you're looking at buying that type of trailer, this type of trailer, getting into the business, whatever it is, and you want to see how I set up a trailer for the first time when I get it to have it ready to go for rentals, then that'll be a video series you're going to want to check out. Thank you again to Max D for working with me. I think it's super cool. Appreciate it. There's also going to be some pretty cool things that Max D is going to be doing come next year with a giveaway. Now that will be in the form of, that'll be hosted through the Trailer Hustle mobile application. So be on the lookout for those announcements. Right now though, Doolittle Trailer, these guys are doing a giveaway of a 3.5K, Lowrider GT. It's a 16-foot utility with a tilt deck. And, I think it's a kick-ass little trailer. I mean, the thing's built like a little tank. But they're doing a giveaway right now in the app. They also have their own giveaway happening with I think it's like they're calling it 25 Days of Christmas. So there's something that they're doing, but they're giving away one as well. There's other companies that are doing giveaways for their trailers. So there's a huge giveaway segment right now for Doolittle. So be sure to take part in that. But right now, download the Trailer Hustle app, set up your account, go into the giveaways, and select these giveaways and enter them. Okay, we've got, let's see here. You guys are listening to this on Tuesday, the 25th. We are going to have the next giveaway on Friday this week. Every single Friday, we're doing giveaways. Okay. Through the end of the year. And then come next year, we're going to have some other pretty cool things happening. I'm really excited to bring that to you guys. So I'll keep you all in the loop. But I think it's December 19th that we're actually doing the Doolittle trailer giveaway. So you really want to be a part of that, guys. If you're not in the app yet, then please get in there. If you've already downloaded the app and never really set up your account, or you got to the $5 a month paywall, just if you want to join now, still not too late. You probably still have the app in your phone. So just click it, finish setting up your account, subscribe, join these giveaways, guys. It is absolutely worth it. Even if you just do it just till that giveaway's done and then you bail. Okay, fine. We've got some new things coming with the app. It's going to be really cool. Look a lot better. It'll the sign up process, the login process, everything's going to be changed and everything will be much better. So be on the lookout for that. I've got another meeting with them this week to find out a more updated timeline. I'm hoping in the next week or two, but I doubt that'll be the case. Who knows? We'll see. So I'm excited about all that. We got a lot of things going on. Trailer Hustle Picnic coming on March 14th. I'll talk about that at the end of every episode as well. To remind you, if you have not yet RSVP'd for that, please do that. That'll be your ticket to enter the giveaways. That'll also be your ticket for your food to make sure we plan enough food for everybody. But with that, guys, I do want to say, even though Thanksgiving is this week, we've got a jam-packed week for the podcast. We're going to be talking with Trailer Valet this week. I've got a couple other topics happening. I'm probably going to be meeting with Big Rentals as well. I know last week we talked about their $2.8 million seed round where they raised a whole bunch of money to help expand their product. So I was able to get on with them, and they're excited and anxious to get on the podcast and talk about it with me, so we can kind of bring it to you guys, and you guys can hear all about it, hear about the cool things they're doing. If you've thought about getting into equipment rentals or trailer rentals or any of that, Big Rentals is absolutely the platform to use for that. They're innovating quite a few really cool things. I'm super excited about it. I'm happy to work with them. This episode isn't sponsored by them, but I use them personally. So I highly recommend you guys go check them out. Link is in the description. If you guys want to set up a demo with them, click the link in the description if you're watching us on YouTube. Or any platform, Spotify and Apple Podcasts. So short episode today, guys. I really appreciate y'all. I'll talk to y'all very soon. Remember, this is the Trailer Owners Network. We are all in this together, and high tide rises all ships and all those good things I'm supposed to say. I'm very thankful and very glad to work with each and every one of you guys. Thank you so much for your support. This is the week where we talk about what we're thankful for. And right out of the gate, I want to say I'm thankful for each and every one of you guys, not just for listening to this podcast, but everybody that's in the Trailer Hustle community. Thank you so much. Thank you for helping the next guy. Thank you for being the inspiration that helps the next person get motivated. Thank you for being the lifeline for somebody else that needs it. Thank you for being you, and thank you for being a part of this amazing community and helping it grow into what it is. So without you guys, this is nothing. So let's keep it going. Again, guys, thank you so much. I will talk to y'all tomorrow. This is the Trailer Owners Network. Have a good one, guys.